Dad, should the government try to make water safe for people in every county in America?
No.
Now, growing up, I feel like it's safe to say that we all definitely got into arguments with our parents. There's always going to be things you don't exactly see with them eye to eye over them, and you're going to disagree with them on things. And sometimes with arguing with your parents, it can honestly feel like they're completely immune to any logic and reason. But hey, no matter how annoying arguing with your parents is personally, you should be happy that the person I'm about to talk about in today's video isn't your father. The clip I showed you at the start of the video is from a podcast called the Necessary Conversation Pod. And it's primarily hosted with this guy named Chad, where he basically has a conversation with his parents and also his sister about like modern day political events. And both of his parents, especially his dad, have to be some of the most hateful and idiotic people on earth, I swear to God. But don't just take my word for it. Let me show you some clips that will help prove my point.
Dad, should the government try to make water safe for people in every county in America?
No.
What?
Why not?
The government shouldn't have anything to do with it.
Who should?
Who's going to make it safe?
Huh?
Who's going to make it safe?
The cities and towns that live there.
Those are governments.
Those are government officials.
So immediately it's clear that he already doesn't know what a government is, which isn't good considering this is a grown-ass man. But it's also made clear his extreme lack of empathy. Like, should the government make water clear for people? Like, that should just be an automatic yes. Like, if your answer to that is no, or you even have to think about that, that is crazy. And even the mom, who's also, as you'll see later in the video, also has some crazy, extreme, and wild takes, even she's shocked by this.
Those are government officials.
Well,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the federal government.
Yeah.
The federal government supplies money to the local governments so that they can help build infrastructure, technology, whatever they need.
They can raise taxes in the local.
Everybody should have the
Property
right.
taxes.
Everybody should have the right
I
to
don't
water.
want my money going to that.
Everyone should have the right to water, food, housing. Yes, yes, yes. We're not that mean.
The mom saying we're not that mean. Are you sure? Are you sure? Your husband literally just said no, he doesn't want his money going to that. And it's clear he doesn't even understand, he lacks the fundamental understanding of how governments work and how funding works. This guy just says, raise local taxes in the government. You can't always do that. And then also, it's why do you not want your tax dollars going towards people in America having clean water? Isn't that what the correct use of tax dollars you want? Wouldn't you want okay, my tax dollars are going towards helping other citizens in the country? That seems like that'd be the best use of tax dollars.
I agree with Mom. Dad, the whole point of this is that this specific area is very low income. You can't raise property taxes because nobody has property. You can't raise taxes because nobody has money. It doesn't do anything if you do that.
The
Then
question.
they get to drink the sludge.
What an angel. What a true, true angel. I think that clip was a pretty good appetizer for what you're getting yourself into with this family now. The son and the daughter are the two reasonable ones in the family who actually, understand how stuff works, does research, and has, actual, human empathy. And the parents are, as you'll see, are, well, interesting. As you can see from the first clip, the dad is definitely a lot worse than the mom. But I'll show you some more clips just so you can have context of what you're really dealing with here.
When your actions cross the line, there will be consequences.
What action? What line was crossed? This nurse that they executed with 12 bullets.
I didn't want that man to die. Nobody wanted Renee Good to die.
Well, he had a gun and 2 magazines.
It's so funny seeing the mom try to take the middle path between the logical correct answer and then the dad's delusion. But then it's and then the dad just comes and doubles down on his bullshit. Well, he had a gun and 2 magazines, so we have the right to execute him even though he wasn't doing anything wrong.
They disarmed him. They took his gun. You guys have seen the video, right? We've all seen it.
Okay, what I'm saying is I need more videos. I need the video of the lady in the red.
Why do you need more videos? This wasn't touching his gun. They took it from him and shot him 12 times. Do you have eyes?
Oh my God. Because it's too early for me to make my final judgment because I need to see more video. I want to see the lady in the red coat with her video. She's right there.
There are multiple angles of the situation online that you could find like very easily if you want to do your research. And then like second of all, that's also still like a horrible logic. Like one video of the complete situation isn't enough because it's like, you know, with these MAGA people, they only want to actually do their research and consider all these like extra factors and like the rare possibilities of things when it helps them, when it helps their belief. In every other situation, they'll see like the one like glimmer of something, and then they'll believe that to be the full truth. But then for this, you have a complete video of the full situation, like all you need to know, and they're like, oh, but we still need more. We still need more. I have another clip I want to show you.
Why do you think they are cracking down in Minnesota? Do you think it's about immigration? Do you think it's about
Minnesota has sent billions of dollars to the Somalians?
I tried to like look up what he was talking about, and all I could find this is from Donald Trump's White House, which, you know, Donald Trump is clearly the most unbiased, honest source who would never lie or do anything wrong or illegal ever.
Mom, how many undocumented immigrants do you think are in Minnesota?
I do not know that answer.
More than any other state.
I swear the dad is the living embodiment of this image right here. That just shows how little he knows about and how low research he does, and just like how like literally just like how little he knows that he thinks Minnesota has the most amount of legal immigrants compared to any other state in America. He thinks Minnesota has the most. It's crazy how susceptible people are to propaganda, and how like people can like get into a cult and like believe one thing so strongly that they'll completely drown out all facts and logic in order to form their opinions.
What's that?
The only other state that has more is
Oh
the
my
one
God.
you live in.
Me?
Yeah, you have more illegal aliens than any state on the planet.
There's 130,000 approximately undocumented immigrants in Minnesota. Texas, 1.9 million. Why aren't they doing this in Texas?
Okay.
Give them time. Give them time.
Oh, but I thought Minnesota had the most. Now it's give them time. I'm confused. Also, like, if Texas has 1.9 and Minnesota only is like 100K, why would you start with the place with only 100K and not the place that's 1.9? This is what I mean when I say when people fall for propaganda and become like a part of like a cult-like structure, they'll like completely like get rid of logic in order to just like keep their opinion and keep up their beliefs.
ISIS currently in these cities, we know Minneapolis, Portland, Lewiston, Maine, Chicago, LA, Buffalo, Houston. So dozens of cities nationwide have ICE in them.
What do all those cities have in common?
What I'm asking you is
What,
why
Mom?
all this-
What do all those cities have in common?
Those are blue,
Run by Democrats.
blue
There you
Democrats.
go. This is a political attack. It has nothing to do with immigration. It has nothing to do with undocumented immigrants. He is causing terror in cities that did not vote for him. Tim Walsh ran against him. You don't think that has something to do with it?
Sanctuary cities is where he is giving asylum to all these illegals.
I'll say again. I'll say again. I'll say again.
He's basically telling you guys to stop your bullshit.
And the fact that you can get so indoctrinated that you can just ignore all this clear logic being presented to you, not just like so clearly in your face, but also presented to you by like your son and your daughter publicly, by like people you care about, and just like still just like stand so strongly on these beliefs is like insane. Because really it's serving absolutely no personal benefit to this guy. If anything, it's hurting him. Like his like because he's like dying hard, like riding to die so hard for these like fascist like ICE Gestapo people. Like it's tearing apart his family because obviously his kids don't like him supporting these like horrible people. It's like what do you personally gain from supporting ICE this hard? Like really, how has your life been bettered by you every day, day and night, supporting all the actions of ICE? And it's not even about securing the border when you're just supporting like ICE members just like killing innocent people. Like it's beyond where you can argue it's securing the border. At this point, you just support the control. You support the regime. And let me show y'all one final clip that really helps prove that final point.
Not what he's talking about here. That's not what he was talking about with Dan Bongino. You're 100% wrong. He's talking about taking the control of elections from state election boards and making it federal. So his administration basically will control it.
I think that's an excellent move.
Now, wait a minute. Dad, You were a huge proponent of states' rights. You always have been on this show.
That's until they turn blue.
Okay, so you're not then in favor of states' rights.
No, I'm in favor of the federal government to take it over.
So you then you're talking about being communist and stuff, but it seems like you have way more communist views than Haley and I do.
I seriously doubt that.
Well, you're saying you want to take away all control from states.
Just the blue ones.
That's clearly the opinion of a level-headed, not hate-filled, logical voter. And the thing that's sad is that this is actually probably like pretty common in America. Like there's probably like millions of people who are actually like this in reality. And it's sad that there's still just like this much divide in the country. But anyways, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video, but huge thank you guys for 51 subscribers. And yeah, have a good day. Peace.